Hey guys, what's up? So another smoky day in paradise here. It's not as bad today. Sun's just coming up, so you can see it's pretty red. But yeah, today it's actually not as bad, which is weird because it's still pretty bad. But just working here, got my coffee, writing an article actually on the accuracy of things like fitness bits, machine, sort of calories burn type of thing. So look out for that. Also answering some emails. And then, so along with the cardio, the workouts, and stuff like that, I also have to drink 5.5 liters of water each day. So that's about 11 of these filled up to the 500 ml mark. This is number 2 for me. So I think a lot of ways that I get my steps in through the day is just going back and forth to the bathroom. But yeah, so number 2 of this, 11 total per day, definitely hydrated, and that all just plays a really important role to stage day for any sort of water manipulation type stuff that I might have to do. So I just need to really make sure to track this, be religious about my water so I know where I'm at this amount, and then what we need to do for show day. But I will see you soon. My friend Des is coming to come co-work with me again today, so you will see her here today as well. But until then, I'll probably see you around meal number 2. Okay, just got done for my walk for the day with Carly, and then Des, she's out on a call right now. But I am doing a little bit of a chicken prep, just some salt, and this is my go-to spice right now. It's pretty tasty, so I'm just kind of sticking with that. Probably get something new whenever the next time is I go to the grocery store and just have fun and experiment, because you can only change basically the spice at this point. So might as well have some fun, spice it up a little. I'm also making some rice. And the plus part about prepping right now is that it'll be done just in time for my second meal, and then I kind of get to have the treat of fresh food versus prepped food. So it works out nicely. But I will see you at meal number 2. Okay, so chicken, rice, all cooked, it's fresh, which makes it taste like 10 times better. 5.5 ounces of chicken, 90 grams of rice, mustard, meal number 2. So, what? And then we got the dog. Always Carly. Always want my food. Oh yeah, check it out. I have blinds now, so I'm not getting blinded. But yeah, anyways. I'm trying to be kind of quiet. This is on a call. But I'll see you at meal 3. Okay, got meal number 3, ground turkey and rice. Shocker. I'm actually really curious as to what my food is going to look like next week, getting down to the wire. So I do know that there is a plan to decrease my carbs even more. I'm just not really sure where it's going to come from. Probably the rice again. I don't know how low we're going to go, but we'll find out. There's one thing I was actually talking to Des about. When we talk about starvation mode and metabolic adaptation, a lot of people think that their metabolism just like adapts to lower calories, and then it's just like automatically stops burning X amount of calories on its own. But it does it in a way that makes more sense. You might notice, I've noticed, being on lower calories, like I talk slower, I move slower, I do everything slower, and I generally have zero urge to move. So a lot of the times when you're on a lower calorie diet, it's not that your metabolism magically slows, it's just you like kind of subconsciously don't move around as much, you don't fidget as much. I don't even want to stand to pee, I just like sit on the toilet, and then I end up there for like 5 minutes on Instagram. So that's the thing. So yeah, just little subtle ways the body does its trickery. But I'm gonna eat this because I'm hungry. Okay, gym time. What are you working on today?
Upper body.
Nice. I'm doing
Stronger.
a pull workout, so mostly back stuff, deadlifts, rows, all that stuff. All the stuff that takes a lot of energy, but we'll get it done. And then 45 minutes of cardio. But see you when that's done for meal number 4. I'm already hungry, so I'm like stoked. My mouth is like watering thinking about food, and it's not even like anything different. So see you then. All right, moment of truth. I just got home from the gym, and this was on my doorstep, which I'm pretty sure it's my new set of board shorts. Well, it's the same set, but it's a smaller size. Oh, okay. So, this was not what I was expecting at all. So, false alarm. So, this is actually the second pair of board shorts that I had originally gotten along with the first pair, but these just got here like a whole ass week later. It's funny because I'd actually tried to check where the hell these were at and didn't find much of an answer. But these were also 32. And I have a feeling these are going to be way too large. So this is going to be something I'm not even going to try on right now. But still waiting on the other board shorts. They are supposed to be here today, so I thought that this was going to be it. They are not, but now I have another pair to return. However, I do want to show you my posing routine because there's been some new things that have been added since the last time I kind of did it for you, I think. Maybe not, but I do want to do it, just kind of practice it, see if I can do it with a little bit more confidence. And I just want to be able to practice it a bit more because practice makes perfect. Just kidding. See how far I have to get back for this. Okay, so come back, coming on stage a little bit. Wait, wow. I'm all backwards. Actually kind of like pulled my lat or something back here when I was working out, so it's a bit sore. I actually don't think I pulled anything. I think it's my rib, because you know how your rib cage goes all the way back. I think it kind of just like slightly shifted out of place. It's happened before. Maybe I'll go to the chiropractor. That tends to help. It's not bad. It's just annoying, and I can feel it when I flex my lats. So on that lat spread, it hurt a little bit, but let's try this again from the top. So that's where I'm at currently. It's time to eat. I'm hungry. So I'll see you at dinner time. Or meal number 4. Alright, finally, dinner time. 5.5 ounces of chicken, a handful of kale, and 90 grams of rice. The usual. I'm excited to eat this. And it's, you know what? It's a good time to talk about, true hunger versus cravings. So, the reason that I am just more than willing to completely lick the plate of this is because I'm actually truly hungry. To distinguish between true hunger and a craving, one of the things that you could do So say it's late night and you have a problem with late night snacking or something along those lines. If you pause for a second and you ask yourself, does like a chicken breast with some vegetables also sound really good to me right now? Or is it just that chocolate ice cream, or that cake, or that pie, or just anything that is sweet? Is that the only thing that sounds good to me right now? And if so, chances are that is a craving, that is not true hunger. So, little tip of the day, I've got some true hunger going on, and I'm going to eat whatever I can to get rid of the hunger pangs. So I will see you again shortly. Meal number 5, my favorite meal of the day, and my shortest meal. Now I actually do like my breakfast, but this just tastes delicious because I'm still hungry, and it's sweet, and it's just carb heavy. I'm also on my 8th one of these. This is number 8. I have 3 to go after this, and it's gonna be rough. Last night I definitely got up to pee in the middle of the night, and then I instantly had to pee really bad when I woke up. So that's basically what got me out of bed. So it's been a lot of fun, but I'm gonna eat this cereal, and then I'll see you at the next meal. Okay, meal number 6, the tiniest meals of them all. So this is my final one, and then this is number 9 for my water content. I got this to finish, and I got 2 more. So that's a fun one. I'll be back in a bit with some thoughts, maybe, or some ramble, because it's one of those days, as usual, always. Alright, whatever, bye. Alright, so I just finished number 11 of my water. Now I get to go to bed and also get up to pee all night long. Trying also to get at least 7 hours of sleep via coach's orders, and apparently all it takes for me to actually be an adult sometimes is to get a coach. So yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. Today was one of those days that really took some grit, or just some extra discipline and effort, because I was definitely feeling the fatigue today. In general, everything just felt heavy, weight-wise, and this is where discipline really has to kick in over motivation. You know, people always ask me, how do you stay motivated, or how do you find the motivation to work out? And motivation is something that comes and goes. Plain and simple, you will not be motivated all the time. I think that is probably the biggest myth, the biggest misconception. And then people feel like there's something wrong with them if they don't feel motivated, and that's not the case. There's a lot of the times where I do not feel motivated to work out, but it's also, I know that it will come back, and I always feel better after I work out. So that's kind of what keeps me going. It's just another habit of my life. It's part of my routine. And one of the biggest and best things that you can do for yourself, really, is just stay committed to your goals. And, you know, being committed to what is healthy or what is good for you is a form of self-care. And I emphasize 2 things, and that is, 1, you know, listen to your body, and 2, push yourself. And it seems weird because those seems like 2 conflicting things, but basically you just have to be mindful. You have to be aware of when you're bullshitting yourself, and when you're actually tired or you're pushing yourself too hard. I don't really have the option to really like listen to my body much at this point. If I listened to my body, I would have eaten the whole fridge today and done absolutely nothing. That is part of the challenge of the bodybuilding show. It is extreme. It requires a certain amount of obsessiveness, but it's short term. There is an end to it. So this is not the average everyday thing that I'm recommending to anyone. This is for competition. Another, you know, just something to keep in mind, something I want to remind everyone of. Competition. This is not real life. So, also in that note, another thing is that has been a game changer for me is having a structure, having a schedule. the biggest way to fuck with your mind when it comes to getting something done, like going to the gym, is when you start giving yourself options, or you make something optional, or you start bargaining with yourself. If there's any time you've noticed that you've probably missed the gym or gone out to eat, man, I keep filling up my card, and I thought I deleted things, but whatever. That's just telling me, yo, you're talking too much, shut the fuck up. So, anyways, anytime that you might have noticed, you missed the gym, you got something to eat instead of cooking something at home, it's because you started giving yourself options. You're like, oh, I'll do my workout later, I'll do it after work instead of in the morning to get up to get it done. I'll just sleep in, I'll do it later, and it'll be fine. And then before you know it, you're like, oh, it's fine, I'll just move my workout over to tomorrow, and I'll make up for it at some point this weekend or something like that. So, I don't know about you, but when I do that to myself, I create more anxiety, because then I have this like decision fatigue thing going on, and I go back and forth like, I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna do this, no, I'm gonna do this. If you just make it non-optional, legit, it's going to calm your anxiety, because you're just gonna do the thing that you already told yourself you're gonna do. Yeah, you made this decision. Just commit is basically what I'm gonna say. Commit to the goal. Don't forget your why, and just stop giving yourself options. It's not optional. It's in the schedule. Just do it. So, on that note, I'm just gonna end it here so I can, get to bed like I committed to myself and my coach that I would do. And until then, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments below. Peace out. I will see you next time.